on Blazing Geeks, our New Year edition.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Nick,
I'm Rob.
and we wish you had a Happy New Year and Merry Christmas.
Yep.
And well, our first episode in the year 2008.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. It's like we're living in the future.
Yeah. Anyway, just a little in-house news. For any of you out there on the internet, who saw like some news and like are trying to get to our site, I'm gonna post it on the bottom of the videos for you to see it. The address is blazinggeeks.blogspot.com.
Made it a little bit easier.
Make it easier for anybody to find it. Anyway, on to the first topic. Producer Kevin Finch of the upcoming Iron Man film talked about that. Well, he was talking about the movie and saying that they're not using any of the original drafts.
What?
I mean, yeah, it said that they weren't going to use any of the drafts that came before it, like the Alan Miles.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. That's not bad news,
Yeah.
man.
Well, they have the screenwriter from Children of Men, working on that.
Oh,
so.
very good, very good. I'm kind of happy about that.
Yeah, because I think the Alan Miles script was the one where it was like the Hulk. It was like Tony's dad was the bad guy, and like God, not that all over again.
Yeah.
We'll probably have to the next one. Louis Latier was interviewed by Wizard again, talking about the Hulk, and he goes into a little bit more detail about what the new film's going to be, and he said that Edward Norton is going to play a withered and savvy Bruce Banner, and the movie being like a manhunt with two villains, General Ross and of course Abomination. So, and he says that Abomination, concerning the look for Abomination, that he's going to have the same ears like he has in the comics. And he also pointed out that he didn't understand the whole reptilian look to him. Like mentioned, that there was no real like genetic thing to him.
He just had like a reptilian.
Yeah, he just didn't understand.
So he's not going to be reptilian.
Well, I mean, he said that the features, like some of the features will be there, but it won't be like the reptilian.
It won't be reptilian. It'll be more, I guess, quote unquote Abomination.
Well, yeah.
Like a monster of a whole bunch of parts.
Yeah, probably more fitting to the name.
That's cool. Well, it's good that he's going to be more of the savvy Bruce Banner. I like that.
Yeah.
More of like, it's going to be a manhunt movie where they're both after him, and he's got to be more wily and smart. He uses his genius to kind of like escape.
I think he said in the interview that Norton's going to have longish hair. Well, I mean, like before he gets
like a beard
or something, maybe. You never know.
That's cool. That's cool.
Anyway, flicking around here. That Samuel Stearns, the guy who eventually becomes the leader, it's just basically going to be himself setting up for a sequel. So.
Oh, all right.
So
what is the leader before he becomes the leader?
I think he was a scientist or something.
Yeah, working on
who
the
like
project.
fell into like a. Well, I'm just like remembering it from the cartoon. Where he fell into like gamma slime or whatever, and
all right.
I was like,
That's good because I like the leader.
Yeah.
I hope they better keep his huge green head for the sequel. They're definitely gonna do that.
Yeah. And I mentioned that they're gonna have to incorporate Norton's like features onto the Hulk the CG model. So
awesome.
And the highlight of the episode, the highlight of the interview, which made me grin from ear to fucking ear, that they're going to include the Lonely Man theme from the original TV show.
That's so funny because way earlier you had called it.
Oh yeah.
That they were
going to do it in a scene where he walks into a hotel to check in for the night, and he goes past a room full of seniors, and one of them plays it on the piano in like a slow little moment.
That's what Nick thinks is going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised they're giving so much homage to the television series. They got that one machine that's like kind of facing him.
I'm gonna post it on video. If you see if you've seen the pictures, the second one is basically, the machine, the TV show with the target, but it's like green lit. So.
I'm just interested. Like they're giving so much credit to the Bill Bixby one.
Well, yeah, because that was like a really successful show.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
well, good. I mean, as long as they don't make it like corny.
oh yeah, Lou Ferrigno's going to have a cameo in it, and Latier mentioned that it's going to be more memorable than just the little throwaway cameo in the beginning of the previous Hulk film. You know, where he and Stanley just basically like walk past and that was it.
More security guards, or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the features on the DVD of there was like a deleted scene of Eric Bana like walking out of the lobby, and like he bumps into Lou Ferrigno and talking about like a poodle on the floor or something. And so,
what?
Huh?
A poodle on the floor? What are you talking about?
You know the Hulk dogs? Well, I mean the dogs that became the Hulk dogs.
So. They're not going to do the Hulk dogs, are they?
No, I don't think so. But that was in the comics, so you can't really argue with that. And, well, he mentioned that it's going to be iffy if Stanley makes a cameo.
That's surprising. That'll be the first Marvel movie.
Oh, well, I mean, he said, you know...
that he won't have a cameo in.
Yeah, well,
and even stranger is that Marvel's producing it.
Yeah.
And they're not going to give him a cameo? It's kind of surprising.
Well, I mean, if they give him screen credit... I mean, they've given him screen credit for every Marvel film that
Well, because he did create...
Well, yeah.
But they're not going to give him a little throw-out? A little cameo?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he said that he was a busy man.
Oh, he said he didn't have time for it.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what he said in the interview. So, and one of his inspirations was the Hulk Grey series. Yeah, you know,
good. The
which was beautifully drawn by Tim Sale, and really portrayed the Hulk as a monster. Because it was the Grey Hulk, and like the way it was drawn in shots and stuff. And I hope the Hulk looks really creepy. Well, not creepy, but like intimidating.
I think you will. From seeing the
first one, he was just basically a big, buffy green guy, and that was it.
Yeah. But the concept art of the head.
Oh yeah.
That was at the Comic-Con. That was much darker and grittier. And they released a second concept art, which I didn't like that one as much.
Well, that was merely a promotional.
Yeah, that was promotional because it just shows him with a waist that's way too thin and a huge torso and small legs. It didn't look as good. I want him to be more like. It's dangerous saying this. I want him to be more like Frankenstein.
Yeah,
more of like a giant man with like.
Well, he mentioned that.
With a creepy, creepy presence.
Yeah, he mentioned that his Hulk is going to be more Frankensteinish.
Good. Because obviously that's what it's based on.
Well,
that and Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah.
Obvious inspiration.
Yeah. On to the next topic. Mark Hamill was interviewed about Heath Ledger playing the Joker in the new Dark Knight film. And Mark Hamill's pretty enthusiastic to see it. Well,
just like everybody else.
Everybody else, yeah. And Mark Hamill, who did the voice of the Joker in Batman the Animated Series, which us here on the show are huge fans of.
Yeah. I pretty much said the definitive Joker.
Played to the
it was the perfect combination of kookiness and villainy and really being like an evil person. It really mixed that all up really
having a
nicely.
sense of humor about it.
Yeah, and all within the sort of TV-friendly atmosphere. He never...
Because the show always had that underlying of darkness, like we talked about.
It was subtle. Like, that's what he did. He did the subtle, like, evil of the Joker, which I'm sure in Dark Knight we're going to see a much more graphic, up-in-your-face Joker where you'll see, victims dead and him kill people.
Yeah, because what we saw in the trailer and the prologue, Heath Ledger's Joker seems more conniving. Like he has like an agenda. He has he knows what he wants. He's not.
He seems like a very intelligent.
He's not
Joker.
all out. Like insane. He is smart. So.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I agree. Well, like they said, they were going for that anarchist angle.
Yeah.
No laws,
well,
no
because
rules.
That's
just destroy and chaos for chaos' sake.
Which Nolan mentioned. That's pretty much the theme for this movie.
Which is awesome.
It's about anarchy.
That's awesome. But that's cool. They got Jack Nicholson's opinion of it. They got Mark Hamill's opinion of it. So that's cool.
Onward. Bay mentioned on his website that Transformers 2 is going to have unique, new-looking robots, and they're being a lot. And they're aiming for a June 26, 2009 release date.
Well, that's not too bad, considering the WGA strike and all that.
Yeah.
What do you think it means by unique robots?
I guess designs.
Yeah, obviously, but what do you think it's going to be like?